Paul Rabelais, and I want to talk today about the week one project for the 5-week marketing plan. So it's really simple as long as you follow the steps the right way to build a really successful estate planning law practice in 5 short weeks. So what I want to talk about now is what happens in week one. So week one is all about developing your free offer. Now, over time, and as you get good at this, you'll develop many, many free offers. And the free offer is important because it's something that you put out there that when people see that it is out there, they're going to raise their hand and say, you know what, I'm interested in getting that information. I think I'll give my contact information to this attorney so that I can get that valuable information. And then all of the automated marketing kicks in and those people ultimately become your clients. So let's talk a little bit about the free offer, week one. So getting the free offer complete requires 4 steps. Step 1 is you have to pick your subject. Now again, all these things that you have to do them right. So having a subject such as an explanation of the latest Treasury regulations on Internal Revenue Code section such and such probably isn't going to get a lot of interest, and probably not many people are going to give you their contact information so that they can get that. You have to pick a subject that people feel emotional about. So you have to really get into the minds of your target audience and find out where's their pain, what are they afraid of, what are they curious about, what frustrates them. Perhaps there's some new trend or strategy that you can explain in your report, or maybe there's some myth that can be debunked. So that's the key, is get into their mind, get emotional about it. There's a lot of different technical areas as attorneys that you can focus your offer around. So obviously nobody likes paying taxes, and so you could go the estate and gift tax route, you could go the capital gains tax route with the step up in basis, you could go with the income tax route, particularly on retirement accounts. That's a popular topic when it comes to estate planning. You can go the probate route, either how to make it simple or how to avoid it, or perhaps debunk the myth that some people feel like if they have a will, then the probate's avoided. If you practice in the field of elder law or Medicaid planning, you can go the nursing home route and how to avoid losing all of your life savings and value of your home to nursing home costs. You can go the how to just set things up so it's simple for your family and you're not leaving them a mess. You can go down the route of the blended family, the business owners in estate planning. You can talk about retirement accounts in estate planning. You can go the parents with minor children and all the emotions and all the concerns there. So you've got a lot of material in estate planning to work with. You just have to pick your subject that is in your clients' minds is something that they're frustrated about or pains them, and then pick that niche and develop the kind of content for your free offer or the subject. That's step 1 in week 1. Step 2 is figure out what format you're going to make your free offer in. Again, over time, you're going to have many, many different free offers in many, many different formats. So I would say for this first one, pick the easiest format that is available to you. We're lawyers, and many lawyers are very good at writing. So maybe writing is your thing. Lawyers are also good at speaking, so maybe speaking is your thing. Or presenting, or it can be in any number of formats, but you have to pick a format. It doesn't really matter what the format is, but as long as the content is really well done, then it doesn't matter what format the content is delivered in. So you could develop, if you want something written, that's probably the most common type of free offer, is some type of written report called a white paper, special report, special legal report, turned into a PDF and well written. So that's a format for your free offer. Another is a video. I'm giving a video right here. You can stand up, make a video of yourself, and that could be your free offer. And that video could be either you speaking, it could be a recorded webinar that you give. It could be a narrated text video where you set up a little PowerPoint and record yourself, narrating through that PowerPoint. So a lot of different options there with video. Video is really popular. It could be simply a recorded, audio recording of you speaking for 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes about a particular niche in the area of estate planning that people would really want to listen to. Or it could be an ebook, an electronic book. They're easy to develop, so it could be that. We'll get to the actual physical book in week 4, but for now, we want to get something, quick. So all of it, where it can all be done in 1 week. So step 2, determine the format that you're going to use. Step 3, pick your title. Again, it's got to be attention grabbing, and it's got to be interesting, and it's got to be written in a way that somebody says, wow, I'd like to get that information. Again, and if your title is an explanation of the such and such Internal Revenue Code regulations, probably won't get read a lot because that sounds boring. So there's a lot to how to title your free offer, but some common ways where you can be real successful with it. There's some simple ones, the how-to, whatever your subject matter is, the 7 steps to, people like to see that, the 9 reasons why. So all of those are really great ways to start out the title of your report. Now, as a related matter, how much content should you deliver in your report? Well, this is where there's a line that you want to get to and you don't want to cross. So generally speaking, you want to tell them, what to do and what not to do, but you don't want to give them all of the specifics and the precise things that they have to do. So for example, never in your free report would you share all of the form documents that you have for wills and trusts and all that, because number one, you don't want them trying to mess around with your forms, and 2, that's really valuable stuff. You want them to say, okay, I see where I need an expert. Let me contact this attorney. So tell them what to do, what not to do, but don't tell them precisely how to do it. Step 4 of week 1, developing your free offer, is developing the content. So has to be well written, has to take them down a journey, and really there's 6 parts to the developing your offer content. You could do the report in a number of different ways. This is just one way where you can lay it out in a format that's popular. So as you develop the content of your report, there's 6 parts. First part is talk about the biggest problem that's faced among that target audience. Part 2 is address the consequences that they'll face if they ignore that problem. So if they don't do the tax planning, or they don't set up things for their minor children, or they don't set up things to avoid probate or avoid the nursing home expenses. Talk about the consequences and the pain that will result if they ignore the problem. Part 3, talk about other options that they could utilize to solve their problem. Now, none of those other options will be as good as them coming to see you, but they will feel good if you acknowledge that they have other options. Number 4 is provide your solution to the problem, and you provide it in a way that it shows all of the benefits to them when they take advantage of your solution. Don't talk too much about the features that are involved, and don't talk too much about the solution being an irrevocable trust or a grantor trust or a testamentary trust or annual gifting. Talk more in terms of the benefits that they will recognize by taking advantage of those steps or those strategies that you have in your offer. And maybe even give them 5 to 10 steps that they can follow to take advantage of the solution that you're providing. and then show the result that they'll have by taking advantage of the solution that you propose. And then the sixth part is simply give them a call to action. What do they do after they've absorbed the content of your offer? Should they call you? Should they email you? Should they call your office? Should they call your cell? Should they attend something? Should they sign up for something else? You know, people are pretty good at taking instruction, but businesses and estate planning attorneys often are poor at giving good instruction. So you have to be real clear about the action that you want them to take after they absorb the content of your offer. And then that's it. You'll put your offer out there the right way, and you'll see people will start wanting to get your offer, so they'll give you contact information. Then they'll go into that drip marketing campaign where you'll continue to provide them with really valuable and interesting content, so that at some point something's going to trigger in their mind, wow, I really need to contact this attorney to go ahead and get started. This person knows what they're talking about. They're staying on top of things. They're keeping me informed. I'm ready to do business with that attorney. So that's a summary of the week one, develop your free offer. Step one, pick your subject. Step two, determine the format. Step three, develop the title. And then step four, develop the offer or the report or the content. Then once that's done, shouldn't take you more than a week, 7 days, you'll move on to step two, which is building that content-rich website that gets found, and your offer sits on that website. People sign up for it, moves us on into step three. So I'm Paul Rabelais. Have a great time making your free offer. Look forward to watching you develop that free offer and seeing the success that comes from it. So y'all have a great day.